I can't even much believe it, ladies, females, people who was, oh, people who were born, who came out of a monkey with a monkey. Something wrong with you people, I promise you. Shout out to Francis for the $1 cash out. You say, can you turn up for the last STD Friday of the year? It showed up here the last STD Friday. This is the last STD Friday in 2023. I didn't even much think about it like that right there. I showed up. Appreciate you pointing that there out. Hell, I guess we can turn up. Hell, we might could be here for a little long time. I have no idea, but Jermaine Jackson has been sued for alleged 1988. I would think a whole bunch of people that's watching me right now wasn't even born in 88. Wasn't born before 88. Got to be more careful. 1988 sexual assault. The plaintiff feared for her life. And, and I promise you, in this story, oh, this is Jermaine Jackson, in case you all don't know. I am pretty sure in this story, this person is going to say that they is still in fear for their life. Look old Jermaine. Look old Jermaine. Look at JJ. Um, Jesus. Oh, they put a name out here? Jermaine Jackson has been sued for allegedly sexually assaulting a woman named Rita Butler Barrett. Rita Butler Barrett back in 1988. The civil lawsuit. Civil means money. She's been in fear and all that fly shit right there, but she will not go after him criminally. She'll go after him civilly. Remember we heard, I think it was last week, that people have up until 2024 to file charges of sexual assault in California. Remember that? And remember, I was like saying, there's going to be a whole bunch of people who is going to be accused of some shit before the deadline of 2024. But the civil lawsuit for sexual battery, sexual assault, and negligence was filed by Barrett on Wednesday and obtained by Page Six on Thursday. Barrett is it is also suing Jermaine L. Jackson, Music Production Inc., and Work Records. I didn't even much know that Jermaine Jackson had a production company. I didn't even much know that. But that's what's up. You say in her complaint, she describes herself as a survivor of sexual abuse, sexual battery, sexual assault, harassment, and rape at the hands of the former Jackson 5 member. Oh my God, you hoes just can't let it go. Now you're going to blame JJ back in 88. Got it. Barrett claims that she came to know Jackson, now 69 years old. He finna be 70. Player finna be 70 years old. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say, why is she not afraid now? JJ is still alive. Facts. There you go. Glad that you pointed that there out. You say when she worked as a musician contractor. Additionally, she claimed the two had mutual, close, personal, familial, familiar. I've never seen this word before. Family law connections. I don't even know what that word means. Somebody please educate me. Including Motown Records founder Berry Gordy, who was purportedly simultaneously in a personal and business relationship with Barrett's husband. Okay, so Gordy knew her husband. Got it. According to her, Jackson allegedly forced her into her LA home after arriving unannounced and in or around the spring of 1988. Look at JJ back in 88. Y'all play too much. With force and violence, he allegedly proceeded to sexually assault her, according to her filing. During the alleged attack, Barrett claims that she prayed to God for help as she feared for her life. Did God help her, baby? No. Oh, so it is announced familia, Familia. Familia. Is that what's saying? Familia, like a familia. Oh, got it. Bam. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. He said that old Lala trying to get her paper up. That's what it seemed like to me. This right here was in 1986. Bitch. This picture was in 86. Boy, they had money a long time. So no, you say when Jackson was allegedly sedated, but it don't have a D in it. Sedated. Barrett's claimed that he left her residence. The following day, she claimed that she reported the assault to Gordy, now 94 years old, who allegedly withheld and concealed the acts, further perpetuating the cover-up. I think that's perpetuating the cover-up. Watch this. She claims that she reported the assault to Gordy. All right, got it. Cool. Did she report it to the police, though? Is Gordy law enforcement? Or was Gordy law enforcement or something like that? Barrett believes that Gordy's alleged inactions allowed him, Jackson, and others in the business relationship to continue to reap profits derived from Jackson's work and reputation for years to come. Barrett notes that Motown Records was sold for great profits that June. All right, got it. Bam. So you believe that he didn't say anything because of Jackson's, the Jackson's fives and all that stuff they were getting that paper. I probably wouldn't have said nothing either, baby, because if you're going to come to me and hell, if you come to me, I'm going to talk to the artist. Look at her. Don't go around there. Don't touch her. The next time, you in trouble. Because she did not go to the police. So in my mind, if you didn't go to the police, and if you would have came to me and told me, I would have told you, well, hell, if you did something, you need to go to the police and you still choose not to go to the police, all I can do is just tell the artist, look. This is the problem. This is what it is. Stay around it. Don't put your hands on her. Don't do nothing to her. Don't ever do nothing. Damn it, don't speak to her. Do nothing. Because remember, she did not go to law enforcement. And I told her to go to law enforcement, and I can't force her to go to law enforcement. So in my mind, she BSing. Oh, he said in her filings, Barrett claims that Jackson engaged in affirmatively now why they putting all these words on the player like this right here? Participated in a conspiracy to cover up or prevent disclosure of information related to the abuse which allegedly consisted of a damn it, I got stuck. Wait. Consisted of a concerted effort to hide evidence related to the sexual assault that incentivize individuals to remain silent to prevent information relating to a sexual assault from being public or becoming public or being disclosed to Barrett. The problem is, what, in my mind, efforts to hide evidence related to sexual assault? Why didn't you go to the police? And how could they hide evidence if you was the one with the evidence? Why didn't you take the evidence to law enforcement? But according to Barrett, the alleged cover-up denied her the ability to mitigate her damages. I'm guessing mitigate her damages was to be paid for her damages, obtain therapeutic support and disclose the trauma to others. She believes that Jackson's alleged behavior was oppressive, malicious, manipulative, and despicable in that it was intentional. Okay, if you said that he had done grape you and all that stuff right there, I am guessing that it's intentional, right? If you claiming that he grape you and sexually did that, so it was intentional, right? She claimed that she was forced to suffer in silence and shame for decades. Who forced you to not say anything? Huh? Shout out to Francis for the $1 cash app. Say here, big word Friday out here in the doggone street. That's what's up. Appreciate that right there. I am trying. I got my glasses on too. I got my glasses on. He said she claimed that she was forced to suffer in silence and shame for decades. How was you shamed for decades if only you, Jermaine, and Barry knew what happened? Huh? I'm just asking. You say adding that she continues to suffer great emotional distress. So you had this incident in 88. 88, 98, 2008, 18, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So that's 34 years. You still emotionally distressed. I don't know how long you can be emotionally distressed, but she's been emotionally distressed for 34 years. I don't know. I'm not like a therapist or something. I don't know. Well, I'm like a therapist, but not like one of those type of therapists. You say, in addition, the emotional distress, Barrett claims that she has suffered physical pain, emotional anguish, fear, anxiety, humiliation, and embarrassment, in addition to damages, both economic and non-economic, and permanent disability. I don't know what that means. Permanent disability. I have no idea what that means. Shout out to Finish for the $2 super chat. You say, feel on her, Jermaine. Say she old enough. Bam. You say she claims her injuries are substantial and continuing and permanent, and she is demanding a trial by jury. She's making demands. Reps for Jackson and Gordy did not immediately respond to page 6 requests for comment. Y'all play too damn much. Baby, you play too damn much. Females play too damn much. I don't understand. Permanent disability. So is she trying to get a disability check, something like that right now? Is she trying to get a disability check? You talking about 34 years ago, and now you want to say something now. And this is because, in my mind, the deadline. This is the deadlines. The same way that them broads did in like the Puffy case. The deadlines. Again, y'all play too much. That's why don't nobody take it serious. It's not that people do not believe all women. It's that y'all don't believe your damn self. You don't believe yourself enough to come forward and go to the police. You don't believe you. And you know, if you don't believe you, you know it's hard as hell for people to believe you. So why don't y'all stop waiting 34 years? You've been having all of this stress, anxiety, humiliation, suffering, silence. Ain't nobody told you to hush. Nobody told you to hush. If I ain't told you to hush, then ain't nobody had to tell you to hush, baby. You chose to hush on your own. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Shout out to Jermaine. Be careful. Hide your money.